This meeting is being recorded. This meeting is being recorded.
Being a celebrity means not even being able to step into your balcony without getting spotted by the paparazzi. Now, the need of the hour becomes a stylist you can blindly trust to carry you through all your public appearances, red carpet events, and magazine shoots. Today, we have with us the amazingly gorgeous, bona fide personality, and terrifically talented Shweta Malpani. Now, Shweta has a keen eye for details and some fascinating and unique taste with her sartorial choices for her clients, which she always makes them stand out. She has been styling for movies and events to the likes of Lakshmi Manchu, Trisha, Tamanna, Rakul Preet, just to name a few. She is not only a celebrity stylist but also a personal shopper, and Misa Collective is her brainchild. She's on her way in every way. Welcome, Shweta.
Thank you so much, Meenakkshi, and thank you so much for all the sweet words that you just said for me. It really means a lot. Thanks a lot.
Welcome, welcome. So very welcome to you.
Yes.
Okay. To begin with, Shweta, just tell us something about yourself. Like, how did this journey begin? How it all started?
So I've been into celebrity styling for like about 6 to 7 years now. And I think it started all with ICBI, like, the image management course that I did. I think it all started over there. And, a lot you learned over there and everything. And of course, you do know about it. So, I think the base was that. And then I realized that, okay, I was a little bit more, tilting more towards fashion and celebrities and, all that. So I thought, okay, let me give that a shot. And, somehow things fell into place with Lakshmi Manchu. And that's how I started my career as a celebrity stylist. And there's been no looking back.
Absolutely, we see you so at kind of see you everywhere. So yeah, there's
Thank
no
you.
looking back.
Yes.
Okay. So as a celebrity stylist, how much importance do you give to inner beauty or transformation versus outer beauty or makeover, you may say?
So, I think given the profession that the celebrities are, okay, for most of them, or at least somebody who's playing like a proper commercial actress or like a Bollywood heroine or like a mainstream lead of the film. So maybe I think for them, to look good and the outer beauty is much more important. Of course, each and every role in a movie is different, So right now, if I'm just talking about actresses and actors, the outer beauty is what counts along with their skills in acting, right? So that is definitely important. And, if we, and again, outer beauty doesn't have to be that, oh, the features are perfect or the skin color is a certain type that is acceptable or something like that. It is more like whatever or however you look, you should be presentable and well groomed, right? You can step out in a certain way. However you look, it doesn't have to be that you have to be very beautiful. However, whatever your features be, your skin tone be, your physique figure be, but you can always turn out well groomed and well styled. So that is important. And if I say, like, to see the inner beauty for a celebrity, I mean, I think if all celebs, what I'm trying to say is like maybe just their close circle will actually end up seeing, their inner beauty or something. The public will not really exactly know the kind of person, the celebrity is. I mean, they cannot really just open up or behave a certain way with the public, right? So I don't think we should talk about that at all. So yes, outer beauty, I think for the actresses does, I mean, it is an important part along with their acting skills.
So where do you seek your inspiration? Like when you create a look, how what is your source of inspiration?
So a source of more than inspiration, I think it's the need of the hour. So when I'm creating a look, a lot of factors go into mind, like who is the celebrity in front of me, who's asked for that look, what is her comfort or his comfort, what do they prefer. So basically even the personal style of that person comes into play. while selecting a look for the event or the public appearance. And of course, the kind of audience they will be around, and the weather, where the event will be, whether it's indoors or outdoors, a whole lot of things go into place. So I cannot say that it is just one thing which probably might inspire. It's a lot of factors that come into play and put together for a look. So yeah, not one particular point that I can say.
So when you are putting the looks together, like the celebrities will have their own likes and dislikes,
Of
will
course.
have their own preferences. So how do you keep that in mind? Because you will have, their personal style, and you have so many things to consider, while
So
creating or curating.
So, when you're working with a celebrity, and if it's been, a little while, you definitely know what the person likes or doesn't like, right? So that, of course, has to be given importance, because now imagine if somebody just gave you an outfit and told you that wear this, for that party. You might not like it, right? Why would you just wear something which has been given to you? I mean, it's important that even the other person's choice is taken into consideration. So yes, it's a mix of the, celebrity and my choices. So, then we have to kind of come to like a mid ground as to, okay, yes, let's do this. Because you have to see the other person's comfort and choices as well. You cannot just throw an outfit at them and expect them to wear it just because maybe you think it'll look very nice or it's trending or something like that. No, it has to be, both our choices.
So a little bit of your personal choice, your personal, way of,
Yes,
putting the
styling.
outfit together
Yes,
also goes there.
yes,
Your personality also comes over a little.
definitely, definitely. It sometimes happens that maybe 70% of it is me and 30% the actress, or sometimes it could be vice versa, that it's 70% her and 30%. Okay, yes, okay, it's okay, we'll do it. Let's do it. So yeah, it's always different every time. So that's the fun part in it.
So any challenges you've come across, like since you're more into event styling, so you put together an outfit for somebody, and last moment they just refuse to wear it. No, I'm not wearing this, or they don't like it, or because these things happen last minute. No, that
Uh,
celebrities
So
don't
touch
wear it.
wood, I have been lucky that no, this has never happened, that the celeb has said that she will not wear it last minute. No, that's never happened. But yes, a very last minute, something like the zipper is stuck and you cannot get the zipper up. That kind of a thing, yes, those things have happened. But touch wood, never ever have I faced this, that the celeb has said that last minute that person will
Hmm.
not wear it. No, that's never happened. So that way, yes, I've been lucky, and probably my choices have been good, that I've not had to face that.
So, what would you suggest for an Indian working woman? Well, like, what kind of looks do you think is perfect for an Indian working woman?
So
Because
I
whatever we always get from outside is too westernized.
Yeah, true, true, true. So if see nowadays, I mean, I will not say that something which is perfect, because everything is changing. A lot of work environment also, it's become like, okay, it's really not that formal, maybe. So a lot of these IT companies, maybe, so it's really not that a formal atmosphere over there. So I feel maybe for the working woman, whatever she's most comfortable in, even if it's like a simple linen kurta or like a cotton kurta and straight pants with it, it could be as simple as that. But I think the main points that she should keep it in mind is like, not have too many prints together, or not have too many prints. Basically, solid colors would be ideal for like work, like, if you're trying to dress professionally. And simple jewelry, definitely not some really, big hoops or some hanging really nice pretty danglers. No. So I think simple jewelry, yes, that would be nice. And hair should be neatly tied, that would look nice. And again, ultimately, it's on the comfort of the person who's going to you know be dressed in a certain way. So yes, but because now times are changing, nobody really expects much. They will see more of how the person is qualified or what kind of work they are doing, rather than focus just on the clothes. And of course, I always say, being presentable and well groomed is of course important.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How has the styling industry, like the entire fashion industry, evolved from the time you started? Like it's quite been quite some time.
I
So,
Yes,
uh,
yes. I think the first and foremost, now people are aware that what a celebrity stylist does. though still I have met a lot of people. I mean, I don't blame them. I have met a lot of people who still don't understand what a stylist does. They get confused that it's probably a designer only who's dressing up the celebrity, you know. So but at least now that change is coming and people do know, and not just celebrities or so, you know, these the film stars who are hiring celebrities. There are a lot of big socialites as well who want to turn out a certain way and don't mind hiring a stylist for that, you know. So yes, a stylist I mean, not just the celebrities, we are even, you know, helping out socialites or ladies or anybody who's you know, looking, maybe even if it's just for a wedding, you know. But people are looking to hire stylists, so that of course there is a change. And the second thing I would like to say that now, it's a little sad, but I think every second person is calling herself a stylist. Okay. And some of them really have that spark and are really good and probably will have, you know, get a lot of change. And but a lot of them still need practice, or maybe, you know, they need to intern under some other stylists to kind of understand what is going on, because it's not just about getting the other person to look good. You have to look at a whole lot of other factors, you know, because there are 10 kinds of cameras and at different angles on the celebrity, okay, with all kinds of harsh lights and really bright lights. So, you know, what kind of clothes you put that I mean, you just call yourself a celebrity stylist doesn't make you one. There are so many other things, like, you know, you can't just suppose you've dressed up the celebrity in a certain way, you know, once she's out and facing the cameras, and then that's when she realizes, oh, you know, the lights are just too stark or too bright, and I should have been wearing something else, you know, maybe whether it's the inner garment or something, or you know, or the camera angle is not correct, and you know what is being seen. So a whole lot of these factors have to be kept in mind, and not everybody can do that. It's not just about dressing up the person, it's dressing up the person as per, you know, all the other factors. So yeah, that is another thing. I think people should just stop calling themselves stylists, like without any experience or something. Yes, try and put out some work, and then, you know, I think, yeah, so that is another thing. Every second person's calling themselves a stylist nowadays.
I think this is a lot more after the social media influencers have come into play.
Yes, yes. Though
A lot of
yes, but I have to say that social media influencers also play an important role. I mean, I've seen so many of them. Some of them are genuinely good. Like the ones who are genuine are actually good. You know, you can make out the difference. The person who's not genuine and the one who's putting out genuine content, you can actually make out the difference. And some of them are really, really good. And it's not an easy job to get dressed every day and sit in front of the camera every day or do things. Hats off to them. Yeah.
true. Now, do you really vouch for any fashion brands? Like, these are the something, you really advise people that, yeah, these.
I no, I think it all depends on my mood or the season. Because for me, I would want to probably wear like a high street brand to a, you know, roadside flea market pick, or a designer wear. It all just depends on the mood and, you know, where you're going. So I don't think I would like to pinpoint a certain brand at all. I wouldn't, because I actually end up wearing everything. It doesn't have to be, it can be branded, and it can be something which I picked up from the roadside as well. So it really doesn't matter. It's all about, you know, how you are okay or not wearing some, you know, a small brand or not. If you are okay, it's okay, it's absolutely okay, you know. But yeah, the stitching and all that definitely matters, you know, what kind of finishing. Again, this was taught at ICBI, right? I mean, you know, you need to see the finishing and everything, so that kind of stuck to me. And yes, that's important. I mean, you know, your garment needs to have a good finish. And when you see a garment, and day by day, when I'm seeing, you know, every day I'm seeing something or the other. So, you know, the more I'm learning also, and I get to know, if I see a garment, I will understand, you know, whether the stitching is good or not. So yeah, a lot of these things ICBI is still helping me. So yes, I can wear
So
any
it's
brand, and I don't vouch for a particular brand.
so it's not important to wear those high-end brands to look stylish and
No, not
fashion.
all. No, not always. And if you want to
Uh,
wear it, please wear it for yourself. You like them, you wear it. You know, we all
there,
like
there,
them. Why not?
there is this misconception that if you wear expensive clothes, you look stylish and trendy. Like, there is
Um,
this whole thing about it that you
no,
need to wear.
nothing like that. There have been so many times that I've been complimented for something, and it's probably, I do remember there was like, you know, a bag that I was carrying, and I had picked it up in Rishikesh for literally like 350 rupees, you know. but I pair it with like a Tarun Tahiliani, draped skirt and another jacket and everything. But when you see the whole look together, it just looks very nice. It just looks well put together, and it's not like that the bag is standing. It's not like kind of fitting. It is fitting in, absolutely. So it's really your own perception, what you feel about yourself and what you're comfortable with. You like to wear brands, it's absolutely okay. I mean, but do it for yourself. You know, don't do it for
Not just
others.
for the sake of, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, what are the five, must-haves, approved by a stylist? Five must-haves in the wardrobe of every woman.
Okay, okay. I think first and foremost, I'm going to pay, like the most important thing is undergarments. The right undergarments, and that can really make or break the look and your own figure. You might just have a beautiful figure, or you can have it, but the wrong undergarments make it like so bad. Like, visually it's I mean, as a stylist, I can say, and with all the experience, I can say that I can make out when the person is not wearing the right undergarment, and there could have been so much of a difference, with the right one. And another thing that, yeah, people need to invest in nude undergarments, not white, nude. When a lot of people wear white inners, under a white shirt, but no, you need to wear a nude color one, so that's one important thing. So yeah, I think the right undergarments, a nice black dress that probably, you can dress up or dress down depending on the occasion. You should always have a good, well, black fitted dress. And I would say like a good shirt. It could be white, it could be black, or it could be some pastel shade, definitely not printed. And I think another thing would be a pair of denims, whether it's, I think for the men, black pants maybe, and for the women, a very good, well fitted pair of denims. So, yeah, these few things. And of course, nude heels again. I would always emphasize nude heels, over new, like black shoes or white, sandals or something. But yes, so nude again, yeah. So, these few things, yeah, you're good.
So, who is your style icon, or you feel is the best dressed celebrity?
Best dressed, again, everybody has their good and bad days, but most of the times I like what Aditi Rao Hydari wears. I like her choices. They're not too over the top, yet they just bring out the best in her. And I think over here, Samantha, of course, there is no second thought to it. Samantha, of course, is very well dressed always. And thankfully, I've had the privilege to work with her for like a year.
Yeah.
So yes, I've been very lucky.
So, any celebrity on your wish list, whom you would like to style, and you're like looking forward?
Ah, so many of them, no? Who doesn't have that? Like, I'm pretty sure you know the answer to it. There is, of course, there's Deepika, there is Priyanka Chopra, and another. Okay, there's also Katrina Kaif, who I would like to style, because so that I could change, one or two things, and that she could take a bit more of a, a little bit more experimentation she could go ahead with, especially her hair. I mean, she's so pretty. She could carry off so much, and she could have such different hairstyles, but I don't know why she likes that particular hairstyle only. So yes, I think that I would really love to change.
Maybe this message will reach her sometime.
Oh my god. I hope it does. And I do get a chance, yeah. So
Yeah. So another thing is, Shweta, how different is styling and personal shopping? Like when you do personal shopping for somebody, like do you create the entire look, or is it only that you help them with the outfits?
So I think it really depends on the requirement of the person, of the client. Like I had one client, who came down twice from Chennai. All she wanted was like Western clothes. So she said, I like just come with me. This was, I think, pre-COVID, like about 4 years back, actually. She like, can we just go to Zara, H&M, and just help me pick out a lot of Westerns for day-to-day wear. She's like, Indians I'm good with and I can do it myself, but Westerns is what. So that was her agenda. That's what she wanted. Now, and recently, like literally, I think 15 days back, I had somebody who wanted to shop for her daughter who will be attending a wedding over here. They're from the US actually. So, I mean, it's more like her daughter will be attending it with her, like, her relatives and everything for the first time, like she'll be attending an Indian function. So she just wanted to shop for her daughter, like, for all the wedding functions, not her wedding. She just had to attend. So this was a different requirement, and then I have somebody who doesn't have the time to go out at all. Okay. And she doesn't mind that I keep sending her looks. So she'll tell me, Shweta, I am traveling, say like I'm traveling to Goa. So, I'll just send her a few looks, whatever she likes. And then, I just make sure that of course, that the purchases are done correctly, the sizes are sent and everything. So I make sure that is done. Or, she'll just tell me that, okay, I need something for the New Year's. So I just start sending her options. She doesn't have the time to go out, so this is all happening on the phone. So personal shopping, of course, depends on the client. And even, well, we need a lot of trials and everything, and have to keep an extra outfit ready, just in case there's a mishap with the zipper, or there's a tear, or there's something. So for the celebrity, of course, you do need to have your extra options also ready. So yeah, they're very different actually, and they're both fun. But yes, very time consuming, and you're pretty much on the phone or the laptop the whole day. So yeah.
You have been doing a lot of styling, like movies and events, and then apart from this, you're also into personal shopping. How did this like the whole idea of Misa Collective come to your mind?
So, Misa Collective actually, my sister-in-law, she had had this thing that we have to do something together and we should do something like this. And a lot of other people had told me that, why don't you start curating exhibitions, because you obviously do know the designers, you know what works, what doesn't work. And so I think thanks to the, little push that I got from my sister-in-law, and of course we partnered together. She has her own jewelry brand as well, Sarafa. So we both partnered together and thought of doing this and just did it. Like, we were like, okay, we are doing it and let's just do it. So this was last year. We did our first one in October. And then that was a huge success. And immediately 2 months later, we did the second one, which was double the size. But again, the USP being that, whether it's 4 designers or 10 designer brands, the designers will be there themselves. Because for me, that is important. It's a very different experience, for the shoppers to interact with the designers. There's that satisfaction is much higher. And, so yeah, that's the USP of Misa Collective, that the designers will be there themselves, and it's not just a lot of stock coming in that you can choose from. No, you can interact and get your personalized clothes.
Great.
So,
So before closing, Shweta, what is the one piece of advice you would give to the budding stylists who are just starting? They're just starting on this journey.
patience. Everything takes time. You still have to wait for the right or the big moment for you to come. That is one. And if you can, try and intern with some other stylists, just to kind of get the hang of the job. Okay, I think these are the two things, if they can do, that will really help them.
Great. Thank you so much, Shweta. It was lovely talking to you, and I'm sure our audience is going to love it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
very much.
Meenakkshi. Stay safe. Bye.
Same to you. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care.
You too.
See you.
Thank you. Bye.